Okay, welcome again to another session in this series. In this session, we start with question number 2. Previously, we solved question number 1. So let's solve question number 2 in this session. Okay, so in this session, question number 2 is basically talking about Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and what is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem says that when we have a right-angled triangle, that means one of the angles is a right angle, which is what? 90. Okay, the longest side, that is the longest side here, which is opposite to the right angle. Yes, the longest side is opposite to what? The right angle. Okay, that is called the what? Hypotenuse. Cool. So let's call the other sides x, and then the other side here, the height y. Okay, so it says that the hypotenuse, let's call it h. Okay, h squared should give us y squared plus x squared. So this is basically Pythagoras theorem. The longest side squared should give you the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Okay, all right, so let's move on. So here in question 2, we have a right angle here, which is the triangle PQR. Is a right angled triangle because this angle here is what? 90 degrees, right angle, right? Not only that, we have another right angle over here, that is triangle PRS. Triangle PRS has a right angle at what? The angle here. So that means we have two right angled triangles. Okay, one here and then one here, one here and one here. Okay, cool. So now the hypotenuse of the first one, the PQR, is one of the other sides of the other right angle triangle. So let's take out PQR first. So PQR, we are looking for the hypotenuse. Okay, because that is the side that is opposite the right angle. Okay, cool. So that will be what? We know that the other sides are 3 and 4. So we use this formula to find the hypotenuse h. Okay, so let's put that down. We have h squared is equal to, one of the sides is what? 3 and one is 4. So 3 squared plus 4 squared. 3 squared plus 4 squared. Okay, cool. So we have 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is 9 plus 16, giving us 25. Okay, so h squared is equal to 25. That means h will be the square root of 25, which is equal to 5. Okay, so now we know this hypotenuse here is what? 5. Okay, 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. So this line here, which is the base of the other right angle triangle, is what? 5 centimeters. Okay, so now since we know the base of the other right angle triangle, now we want to find the other side of this right angle triangle because we have the hypotenuse over here. Okay, let me redraw this triangle so you can see it properly. So it is like this. Okay, and then this is R, this is S, and then this is P, and we have 10 centimeter, and we have here the base here represents this side. Okay, and that is what we found, the PR here. PR is what? The h we found, which is what? 5. So we put down 5. Okay, now we want to find this side, SR. Okay, we want to find SR, which is this side. Now we know that this is the equation we're going to use for the Pythagoras what theorem. Okay, we know that this squared is equal to this side squared plus this side squared. Okay, so now we can just do change of subject and we do what? We find the answer. So this is 5 centimeter. So we know that 10 squared should give us 5 squared plus, if we call this side as x, this side, if we call it x, then it should give us 5 squared plus what? X squared. So now we just need to change the subject to x, then we find our answer. So x squared will be 10 squared minus 5 squared. That is, this 10 squared is what? 100 minus 5 squared is what? 25. This gives us what? 75. Okay, so we have equals 75. So our x will be a square root of what? 75. And we know that square root of 75 is basically 25 times 3. Okay, this is the same as 25 times 3, because 25 times 3 will give us 75, so it's still the same thing. Okay, so equals 25 times 3. Okay, so now, we can now take out the 25, because the square root of 25 is what? It's a perfect square, so we take that out. That will be 5 square root of 3. That will be our answer. So x is equal to 5 square root of 3. So this is our answer, 5 square root of 3, which is B. Okay, our on the side we are trying to find is what? RS. So RS, which is the same as x over here, is what? 5 root 3. I think we'll stop here for now, and then we move on to question number 3 in the next session. Thank you very much for watching. See you again in the next session. Bye.